Try Ninjago as a theme. Where's Ninjago? I would love Ninjago like I request on every video.
It shall happen.
Can I build Cole's Earth Elemental Mech without any instructions? Let's find out. This set comes in at a whopping 235 pieces. A novice challenge for someone who's never built a Ninjago set before, let alone a mech. When building LEGO sets without any instructions, we don't need the instructions and only use the box as reference. Ah yes, the minifigures. I'm assuming this is Cole, but I'm not sure because I've never watched the show. Anyways, I like his minifigure. And then we have this other minifigure. I really like this one, just because it's like a weird wolf, samurai, ninja? Anyways, I just really like the design of it. Luckily for me though, I noticed something was missing from this minifigure. Just gotta flip the shoulder pads so they're on the right way, and there we go. Alright, time to get started with building this mech. Now, I've never really built any kind of mech before, so this is really exciting for me, as I've seen a lot of other people on YouTube build mechs out of LEGO, but I've never seen anyone build a LEGO set with a mech without instructions. Anyways, since we aren't using the instructions, I am using the box as a reference when trying to build this mech. And right now I'm just trying to start with building one of the arms, so I can start eliminating pieces from my big pile of bricks here. My thought process with this is if I can fully assemble one of the arms, it'll be easy to assemble the other one. But I feel like I'm hitting a bit of a roadblock here, so I'm actually going to try and build something a little easier. And looking at this big mace that the mech carries, I'm going to build this because it looks really simple and straightforward. And with that out of the way, I'm going to go back and try and figure out how to add more pieces to these arms. I have the main outline of it, I just need to figure out how to do the hand sections. So I guess I've never built an official mech before, but I have built a LEGO Groot before, and so I feel like the principles are kind of similar. Alright, so the nice thing here, looking at the box, I only really have one image to work with, and that's the big one at the front. But if you look at the back of the box here, it actually gives away some important details. Here it shows how the different mechs can be taken apart and be mixed and matched between other mechs. Anyways, I can see that the torso piece and this pelvis piece are two separate spots. And this is where you use this little clicky rotatey piece that makes a really nice sound. Sorry, just got a little distracted there. Anyways, that's where you use that little rotatey piece. So right now, I think I'm going to start with trying to build the pelvis area of this mech. Once again, the name of the game when building a LEGO set without any instructions is just trying to use up pieces in any way I can, because the more pieces I use in a smart kind of way, the easier building other parts will be, if that makes sense. I don't know. That's why now I'm going to start building this torso section. Honestly, right here, not much really happened aside from me just trying to fill out the main torso section and figure out how I'm going to fit the minifigure in its little combat position inside the mech so it can pilot it. I'm just trying to use pieces so I can get them out of the way and kind of clear my space and clear my head while I build. But this torso was a lot trickier than I was anticipating, and actually was the toughest part of this whole entire build. I think this is looking pretty good so far, and I'm not too sure if I'm going to be using all of these pieces for the torso, but I'm going to leave it and move on to the feet and see if I can start getting these assembled so I can finish the rest of his legs. And right as I'm getting into a good groove with building the foot, I think I put the wrong pieces on the torso. And now I have to go back and kind of just disassemble some of the torso so I can claim other pieces for the feet and then the legs. In the feet, I said the torso was the hardest part of the build. The feet were really tricky, just because I was definitely missing some kind of key component that made it very simple, but I got the look more or less there, and that's all that matters. Moving on to building the legs, I figured out how to attach these awesome little knee pads, which I thought really attach in a fun and interesting way. And now I'm going to go back and try and figure out how to build this torso piece. Honestly, I didn't like the direction it was going, so I really took a lot of pieces off and just essentially started over with building it. Do you ever have a hard time getting a Lego brick off of another plate? Well, my friends, that's where your teeth come into play. I can see why this is dangerous and definitely a choking hazard for some, but so far this technique hasn't let me down yet. And after trying to fit the minifigure into the little cockpit again, I thought, what if I actually just bend his legs and put him into a sitting position? There's no reason for him to be standing, and now he fits much better into the pilot seat. Honestly, this is going really good, and I have a little set of pieces to work with here. Now I'm just trying to figure out how I can best add them to this torso piece. And right now I'm just gonna remove some pieces and just add some more to try and fill it out and kind of add some more dimensionality to it in a way that kind of looks nice, but honestly, at this point, I put pieces wherever I thought they looked good. And there we go. Now I just need to click all the pieces together and see how the mech turned out. And there you have it, folks. Another Lego set built entirely without any instructions. This was a fun and slightly challenging build. I do like how you can actually rotate and move parts around, even though it is a little flimsy. I think it's got good arm and leg articulation, so you can pose it in really fun ways. And I'm really impressed with the overall design of this mech. I can't wait to try my hand at maybe building one of these from scratch, or getting other Ninjago mechs, so I can mix and match them. As usual, I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, happy building!